Water on the farm is a massive undertaking. If you try to pump that water by hand or rely on an old gas pump, you're going to be exhausted. You'll fight vapor lock, mechanical failures, and constant burning of fuel. But a gravity-fed irrigation system changes everything. Your water source is physically higher than the field. There's no pump. There's no engine. You just open the valve and the physics of the earth does all the heavy lifting. And I know that exhaustion of trying to manually pump life into your own field, trying to force your business to grow, your kids to behave, or manufacture your own peace, wake up early, stay up late, and you're burning out your engine trying to force a harvest to happen on your own timeline. We act like we are the source of the water. Think our anxiety and our relentless grinding are what keep the crops alive. And we're completely exhausted because we're trying to do the heavy lifting that only the master architect can do. And we're eating the bread of anxious toil, and we are starving our souls in the process. And our flesh whispers an arrogant, exhausting excuse. If I don't force this to happen, everything will die. The blueprint offers an immediate structural relief. Look at the specs in Psalm 127, verses 1 and 2. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. It is in vain that you rise up early and go late to rest, eating the bread of anxious toil, for he gives to his beloved sleep. And I checked the logs from the site manager, Warren Wiersbe, and he knew where the real power comes from. He said, God's work, done in God's way, will never lack God's supply. So you are not the pump. You are just the trench. You have to stop burning out your engine trying to pull water from the dirt and step back and rest in the gravity of God's provision and let Him flow into the areas that you can't control. But you are the steward of the field. You have to take your hands off that broken pump, walk up the hill, and open the valve. Declare this out loud with me today. I am not the source of the water. I refuse to eat the bread of anxious toil. I surrender my illusion of control to the master architect. I'm shutting down the engine of my own anxiety. I will open the valve and trust the gravity of His grace. So stop viewing rest as a sign of weakness or quitting and start viewing it as the ultimate act of faith. It proves you believe God is watering the field while you are asleep. So we're going to run a valve release today. Look at one situation you are trying to force right now and speak out loud, I am opening the valve. Do not send that follow-up email. Don't force the conversation. Leave it completely alone for 24 hours and let gravity do the work. And ask, how can I rest in the profound relief of God's provision without abandoning my responsibility to dig the trench? You can burn out the pump and exhaust yourself, or you can open the valve and let God's gravity do the heavy lifting. Open the valve.